Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm Gina Bulow coming to you from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you from the Hive this morning. Today we're going to do a stamp a stack, and we're using the Painted Lavender and Perennial Postage as our featured stamp set. Now, this class, okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit. As some of you know, I announced on my live last week that we are in the process of moving. Yay, it's been 5 years and it's been a long process. So if you're popping on, make sure you come on and say hi and tell me where you're coming from. So it's big and it's exciting right now in our house. Hello, Angelique. Lots going on. So I'm in the middle of this move. So what I kind of decided to do is I'm going to have to-go kits available for you to order from now until I believe it's Saturday the 17th. I am going to, I'll show you guys all the classes and stuff later and talk about a promotion I have going on. I have a little something for you guys. So stay tuned later. We'll talk about that later. But so with the move, this class that I'm doing today, if you want to order kits for that, they will be available. Now the kits for this class are come with a pack of the Perennial Lavender DSP, comes with ribbon, it comes with purple gems, so you get a whole pack of the DSP, and you are making 4 cards, so 4 designs, 16 of them. So you're going to make 4 of each card. And with everything going on, I just have not gotten to promoting things and sending emails. Like, it's crazy. So anyways, I thank you guys so much for your patience as we navigate through this, and I'm trying to move my studio. I'll actually have a whole room for my stamping studio, so I'm so excited about that. In our apartment, our living room is where my husband and I have slept for several years now on the couch, and it is also our living room, our entertaining room, where we eat dinner. It's office space, it's where the kids do homework, and it's my craft space all in one. So I will be so excited to have my own space and be able to be organized. It doesn't take much, and it feels like it explodes. So anyway, so this class here, let me just double check my notes, is February stamp a stack. Okay, so the cost is $55, $68 if you want a mailed, okay? So like I said, the kits will still be available after today's class until the 17th of February, okay? So I'm going to get started stamping, and then we'll talk about all the other stuff along the way. Good morning, Deanne. Hello, Robin from New Zealand. Welcome. Excited to have you here today. So here we go. I think I better make sure I have my phone turned off, right? Because they have all been texting me. They're all at the house this morning cleaning. I get out of cleaning so I can stamp with you guys. How fun is that, right? Okay, so our first card this morning is, oh here, I will show you guys in case you don't know which stamp set I'm using. We are using the Painted Lavender set, okay? And it comes with these dies here, and then we have Perennial Postage. Don't mind my stamps on the front. Has a bunch of wonderful sayings and come with these beautiful like stamped edges, or like a postage stamp cutouts. Excuse me, guys. So that is the set, and this DSP, if you are a purple lover, or even, I don't know, I'm not a huge purple lover. Now, don't get me wrong, I like purple, but it's not my favorite. I'm more of a coral or yellow or something like that. But I just think the color combination here with all these different purples, because you have cool purples and warm purples with greens that are cool and warm. So I think it's so pretty. So for our first card, welcome Kenzie, is like a Dutch door, swinging door, and we open it up like this, okay? So we're gonna start off, this card base is a little bit different. So our card base here is 4 1/4 by 9. So it's a little bit bigger than your average card base, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So we'll fold it. So you're gonna have one end that's shorter than the other, okay? Uh-oh, I'm missing a piece already, you guys. We can't do this without this piece. That won't be any fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to borrow from Christine. Okay, so this piece here is 2 by 8 3/4. Let's see if our piece here is long enough. Nope. Trying to use up a scrap. So 2 by 8 3/4. And then we score it at 2 3/16 on each end. Flip it over to the other side. Okay. There we go. So that's done. We will fold those ends in like so. So now you have your door piece here, and all this, where's my glue? This will get glued this side, and put glue here. And then you're going to put your card base like so, okay? So now, here, just burnish this a little more. Here is your card base. Pretty easy. Can I tip the camera down? Is that a little bit better, Kenzie? So this is what we have, okay? So the next part is easy. We have a piece of Highland Heather and a piece of our DSP. So these are our matte pieces for the top. What is everyone else up to this weekend? We're doing nothing but cleaning and painting and moving. Which is all exciting, but what's everybody else up to? Anything fun? Okay, so we have the top of our door done. Now we have 2 squares here of Highland Heather and 2 pieces of the DSP. So on the opposite side was a different floral piece, and then this is just a mix of the greens, it looks like, of Lost Lagoon, darker and lighter shades of it. Okay. Okay, we're going to put that on the outside of our doors. Easy enough, right? So there we go. That's our main card. Well, I'm missing other pieces too, you guys. Okay, so I am missing the insert for our inside. I cut them. I must not have put them in my little basket here. So, you guys, this is what the inside looks like. So we have a purple piece, a white piece, and then we stamped "You're Simply Marvelous." I really like the font with this set too, and some cute little butterflies. Okay, so that's your inside of your card. Then we're going to take a piece of Lost Lagoon that we cut out with our dies, and some of our tear tape, and we're going to adhere some ribbon on before we put the white label on top of it. Deanne, you're crafting today. Woo woo. Husband is gone. Liz is going to the mall with friends. That sounds like a nice quiet day of crafting all to yourself. And then I brought in some of this crumb cake ribbon that has the stitching along the edges. And I'm just going to weave that back and forth on our label. Like so. Snip off my edges. And then we're going to put dimensionals only to the top part because we don't want it to show on the back of this. So we're just going to put some dimensionals there. Haha, Kenzie, you've got to create more space for what you've ordered. That's always fun because then your space gets cleared. I like an organized space. I don't work well with clutter. I seem to get overwhelmed by the clutter. So I do well with a much more organized space. So this way, if you put your dimensionals up higher, you don't see them when you flip this over, okay? Then we're going to stamp. I can't thank you enough. I always need thank you cards, so I think that is a perfect saying for this. But there's so many sayings in here. There's "Here for you always," "Thank you for your friendship," "You are loved beyond measure," "I know you will get through this," "Sending love and best wishes," "Happy Mother's Day," "Big hugs," and "You mean the world to me." So I really love that stamp set. And we're going to bring in our gorgeous grape. To stamp this. My purple ink pad's got a lot of love with this set. Okay, so we have that. Oops, stuck my finger in the ink. Okay, and then I'm going to put more dimensionals on the back. Well, goodness, I forgot stuff. Imagine that. We're going to put our label on the center. And then in the set, are these cute, adorable little butterflies. And I'm just looking, I thought I had more dimensionals that I threw in here, but it was probably the stack. I set it down and didn't grab them. So we're just gonna glue these on, but I did use dimensionals in my original card. You could do it either way. So I'm gonna put one up here. So I use Highland Heather paper, and then I use the Gorgeous Grape ink pad. So like so. I agree with you, Angelique. You're spending more time cleaning and organizing than you do actually doing the crafts. I agree. I get like that. And then I start cleaning. How many of you start cleaning your stuff and then you're like, you find stuff and you're like, ooh, I love this and I love this, and then you start getting distracted by your organizing. That's me. I get both. As much as I love a clean and organized craft space, I also get distracted while I'm cleaning it by all the cool goodies we have. Okay, and then these are the purple gems that come, I know, there we go, you guys can see them a little bit better. So it looks like Blackberry Bliss, Gorgeous Grape, and Highland Heather. So you get a whole pack of this with these. And that's our first card. Simple, easy, and a really great way to show off your DSP. So that's card number 1. Our next card, I'm gonna move my stuff over a little bit. Make space, right? We will be doing so another fun fold, and that's this one here. And we have like a panel in the center that opens. And then this is just a regular piece of cardstock. So we have a piece of crumb cake, and then we've got a piece of Blackberry Bliss. Thank you, Kenzie. You like this card. Okay, and here is our panel piece. So this panel piece, let me find my directions, is 8.5 by 3.25, and then it's scored in half at 5.5. Okay, so you have that. But first we're going to put on, I have 2 pieces of DSP that are, I believe it's 1.5 by 4. So we're going to put these on first. And see, you could do this side if you prefer this side. Completely up to you. It's hard to choose because they're all so pretty. Does it stand okay? The first card or the current card? I don't know how well these will stand. Let me see. This one stands okay. It tilts a little bit forward, but it does stand. Our door card, welcome Jeanette, stands like a regular card. Let's see if I can tip it up like that. There you go. Okay, so they both do stand. Okay, so now I have my 2 strips of DSP side by side. Now I'm going to take this panel that I made with my crumb cake, put some glue on the back, and I'm not putting it in the center. You can put it in the center, but I like to do things off center once in a while. So I have it off to the left side more than I do the right side, but just make sure that your strips of DSP are covered okay. Okay, so now we have our panel on. So I have another piece of black berry to go on this mat. And then look at this beautiful flower DSP right here. Okay, so just like that. Then, time for our inside. So I made another mat, but I cut my label out of the middle, always trying to paper save when we can, or when I remember. That's always the key, is remembering to do that before you glue everything down. Okay, so we have that. I'm gonna set that aside for a moment, and we're gonna stamp our inside and our label. So I'm sticking with Happy Mother's Day because I just like this one, and it fills up my label really nice. I could put big hugs. Would you guys like to see big hugs or Mother's Day? Does anyone have a preference? Big hugs is a little bit small. Oh, we could do You Mean the World to Me. How's that sound? You mean the world to me. That's what we'll do. We'll do that because I have one Mother's Day. Okay, and this is stamped in Blackberry Bliss. I'm getting ink everywhere. I've got inky hands today going right in the ink pads. There you go. Okay. And let's do some flowers on the inside. And I'm gonna do that in, let's do Highland Heather. Wow. I've got Gorgeous Grape here, so I guess we're gonna do Gorgeous Grape, guys. Oh, here. I have fresh freesia right here. Let's do that. Bring in my scrap piece of paper here. There we go. And then I'm just going to leave a sentiment off in this case. I'm not sure what I would want to put in this, whether I want to make it a birthday or I could put Mother's Day on the inside, but I'm going to wait for now till I decide what I want. There's so many great sayings, I don't know. Sometimes I want a blank card that I could put whatever I want according to what I need it for. Okay, so this is our inside. just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did with the last card, and we're going to weave that stitched ribbon back and forth. If I get off the screen, guys, let me know. The other day I had a hard time staying on the screen. I couldn't get the camera set up just right, so let me know. Hey Deanne, since you're crafting, if you're still there, what are you crafting? Where'd I put my ribbon scissors? Here we go. And I'm going to put this one partially also on my card. So it's a little bit off to the right. So right there in the center of our ribbon, and I have two little butterflies once again. We're gonna put them on there. Or maybe I'll just do one in this case. Yeah, we'll just do it right here. I like these little butterflies. I think they're so cute. Okay, and then of course, what do we do, guys? We gotta bling it up. So we're gonna take and add some pretty gems. And I'm just using all the colors because I think all the colors look well. So I put another one in here. There we go. So here's card number 2 for you guys. A nice, fun, different fun fold. Anybody going to be watching the football games this weekend? Okay, card number 3. We have this fold. So we just kind of took our DSP, and I'll show you, we cut it in the center, folded it back so you get to see both sides of your DSP. And in this set, or I should say in this suite, was a package of butterflies. So you will get a sheet of these butterflies, and you can pick whichever butterflies you want for this set. Oops. Bring my light back down. Okay, so we have our traditional card base. Okay. We have a piece of white, I'm gonna put it down right away and pray that I stamp it okay online. Like so. Okay, now we're gonna take our piece of DSP here and we're gonna cut it in the center. This piece is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So I'm gonna cut it at 2 1/2 plus a 16th there. And I'm gonna go up about 2 inches or so. Okay, so that's all you have. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. I wasn't in the camera, sorry. I don't have enough space up here, guys. So all I did is I put my piece of DSP in here, found the center, and then cut up. So it's about at the 11 mark through here, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take and fold this piece back from corner to corner. Now you could, if you wanted to, and make sure you got a really crisp fold, you could take and score this. I'm okay with just folding it back. Like so, okay? So now we have it like this. Almost looks like a little shirt collar if you turn it like this. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna glue this down. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to go with "You Are Loved Beyond Measure." And I'm going to do that in Gorgeous Grape. Oh, the sun is coming out. I'm so excited. Nice to have some sunshine. And let's hope I do this okay. I did, yay! Okay, so then, oh, and then I stamp my case, you guys. What I did here is I put a little piece of dimensionals and just popped up the corner here, just to give it some dimension. Then we're going to bring in our butterfly. Now, I think the butterfly has a little bit different texture and sheen to it. So when you use your Wink of Stella on it, and I'll show you in a moment. So here, there's many options you could do to color your butterfly. You can use a sponge dauber, you can use the brush, the blending brush, the brayer. all of which you can choose from, okay? I'm just gonna use a brush, and I already have a little bit on here. So with my blending brushes, I tend to have one for like a color family. So this is kind of like the purple one. I have one for lighter blues, and I have one for darker blues. I have one that I do red with. I just find that I like that better than always having to clean them. Now, I keep moving it on here, but this also makes a really cool stencil. Maybe I'll just have to keep it in one spot here. And I'm holding this down. This is, I think, a little bit more delicate paper. So as I'm going in circles here, I don't want to tear it. But you can see this makes a really cool stencil or a background. Try not to rip my little guy's antennas here. And I'm trying to make it just a little bit darker on the outside and leaving it a little bit lighter on the middle. Okay. So now when you use your Wake of Stella, it almost kind of like picks the ink up. So I'm going to just work this way. It actually kind of will take some of your ink off. Kind of get a watercolored look with it. So I'm not sure what is different with this paper, but there is a little bit of a difference with it. Okay, so now I'm going to take and print my butterfly on. So each one of your cards, because you're going to make 4 of these, is going to look completely different based on which butterfly you choose. And you could put some dimensionals on. I left my small ones at home, so I will probably put some pop-ups underneath the edges of its wings. And then, of course, we're going to put a few gems here. I think I'm going to, we'll just stick with the small ones here. And I'm going to go with the darker ones. Put 3 gems there. So really simple, easy card. And then on our inside, we're going to put some butterflies. We're just going to tuck them in the corner in Gorgeous Grape. Like so. If I can get it on straight, we gotta get it on straight. Okay, this one's hard, guys. Wow. What's going on with me? Try it one more time. Okay, I got it, yay! Okay, so this is card number 3. And for our final card, this is what we're gonna do. Just a simple, but it's so pretty. I love, love, love this set. Okay. We have our traditional card base. I was paper saving, so this can go underneath your white. What should we stamp in this one? I think we're gonna go with thank you for your friendship. Actually, I'm gonna go with you are loved beyond measure, and then I'm going to put Happy Mother's Day on the inside. So we're gonna bring in our pretty peacock. Stamp that. And I'm going to take our little butterflies and stamp them around our sentiment here. Like so. Sorry, you guys probably had my head there. So our butterflies are around our sentiment. Okay. Just clean my stamps off. And then this is going to go on top of our mat that we cut our flowers out of. Okay, so this is ready to go on the inside. And I will say, I love this color combination with the fresh freesia and the pretty peacock. Okay, then we have a piece of fresh freesia mat and a piece of the DSP to go over the top. Okay, and then we are going to adhere this to our card base. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we are going to stamp You Are Loved Beyond Measure in peacock. Oops. How many of you have this set? Oops. And have played with it? What have you made with this set? I got a little inky over here. Okay, we're gonna try it. Hopefully I don't make a mess. And this sentiment just fits on here. This is like, I think it's like 3/4 of an inch. I didn't stamp that very good, but it'll work. Okay, so then we have our little postage cut out, and we have a piece of crumb cake. I'm going to adhere the crumb cake to our white piece, and then we have some of the flowers cut out. So I have a peacock one, gorgeous grape, and some fresh freesia, and I'm gonna take and wink them up a little bit because everything's better with a little bit of sparkle. Uh-oh, I think my wink of Stella is gonna need replacing soon. My brush is pretty dry here. Okay. All right. So we are going to pop this up on in the corner. And don't forget to use your edges of your dimensionals. Angelique, your favorite is purple, so I bet you are going to have so much fun with this DSP. And I feel like it can be a spring set, but yet I feel like it can be fall too, depending which way you want to take it. I think there is a lot of versatility with this set. Okay, so I have popped that up. Then I'm going to adhere the green piece like so. And then adhere these purple guys. Okay, then we're going to take our label, and I'm just going to snip off the ends, and I'm just taking the end and doing a slight slant. Like so. Okay, then I thought it was really pretty, even though I used Pretty Peacock, this Lost Lagoon ribbon looks so pretty next to this. So I wanted to use this ribbon. I think it looks so pretty. I'm looking for, here we go. This is what happens in a small space. I lose stuff easily. Okay, where's my end? So I'm gonna put some tear tape on the back of my label. And we're gonna weave our ribbon back and forth. Like so. And I really like this ribbon because it looks, I don't know, it looks really natural. There's a natural wovenness to this that I really like. Okay, so then I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. And I'm just going to put them on the ends because we already have our postage stamp that is already popped up. Okay. So now we have our sentiment on here. I cut this down just a little bit. And cutting it on an angle. So there we go. We have all 4 cards, or I should say all 4 designs all created, okay? But with this class, oh wait, guys, we forgot gems. We can't forget our gems. There we go. Now we've got some sparkle. I'm happier with that. Okay, so you're going to make 16 cards, 4 of each one of these designs, okay? Grab them and bring them all in. So like I said, this set you're going to get a sheet of the butterflies, and you're going to just pick one of the butterflies. So they're each going to look slightly different. Okay, so that's one of the cards. Here's another card, and this has this fun little panel in the middle. We have our little postage card here. And then we have our Dutch doors. So you'll make 16 of these beauties. How fun. Okay, so that is this class. And like I said, I'm leaving this open until the 17th of February, okay? So if you want kits, please reach out to me. My information is here. Okay, you can find me at Gina Bulow or GinaLBulow@gmail.com. Okay, but before I flip the camera around, I've got a few more things to show you. So, last week I did a new class that I'm offering. It's called Monday Create, and you're going to create 3 cards, and these were the 3 cards from this set. Okay, this is your traditional fold here with this. This was a Valentine's one. We made this cool little tool bench, and this one was a fun fold to make, and it was using this deckled circles, and it opens like this. Okay, so these were the 3 cards from Monday's class. I am keeping this open. If you still want kits for this class, this is 17 plus shipping. So please reach out to me if you would like a kit. I'm going to try to get an email out, guys, so you guys have a list of all of this. But like I said, I'm keeping these all open until the 17th. Okay, so that's one class. On Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday the 7th, I have technique class. Technique class, we're making 4 cards and we're using the brayer. Okay, so this we're going to brayer on some of the black and white DSP. And we're going to use this fun cutout. This is a word cutout with an embossing folder. So I'll show you guys different ways to use that. Here's another card. We're going to be using rubber bands on our brayer to get a fun background. This one will be embossing and brayering a background. And this one is, we're going to use saran wrap on a brayer. Okay, so that's coming up this Wednesday. I'll be live in the Hive at 10 o'clock. These kits will also be available until the 17th. Okay. And last but not, well, I shouldn't say last. I forgot. Card Buffet is coming up on Friday the 16th will be the online class, and Sunday the 18th will be the in-person version. So I forgot those cards, but you can, for those of you online, you will make all 6 cards. Those of you in person can mix and match and pick which cards you would like. And here is our scrapbook class coming up on Wednesday, February 21st. And we're featuring the hot air balloons. And I'll show you how to make this really cool background with dies that you make a stencil with and using your blending brush. Okay, and this class is 24. So if anyone has any questions about any of the classes, please reach out to me. Just know with the moving process, it might take me a moment to get back to you. Okay, so then I'm also going to talk about some promotions. We got some promotions coming up. Of course, we all know it's sale-a-bration, best time of the year. For every order over $50 before tax and shipping, you get to pick a free prize. And now they also added additional options for sale-a-bration items. So check that out online. Those of you who place a $50 order with me using my current host code, my current host code is right here. It can also be found at the top. It's pinned on the top of my Glitter and Ink Facebook page. That's where you can find me. That's where you can find the latest updates, okay? For those of you who place a $50 order with me, a lot of these classes, if you do a $50 order, you get to get these kits for free. So take advantage of that. Plus you would get a sale-a-bration item. But on top of that, I am also doing a drawing for everyone who orders with this host code, whether online or in person with me. You use this host code, spend $50, you are going to be entered in to win a $25 shopping spree with me. Okay, so place those orders, guys. Now, on top of that, I'm moving. So why not have a moving sale, right? So for everyone that places a $50 order with me using the host code, I have a special prize that I will ship out to all of you. Haven't decided what that free gift is going to be yet. Maybe a pack of gems, might be some DSP. Not quite sure, but stay tuned. Could be a roll of ribbon. Never know. Okay, so I have all of those wonderful promotions coming up. Lots of opportunities to get some free product. Who doesn't want free product? But on top of that, sale-a-bration is the best time to join Stampin' Up. I don't have a catalog in front of me, but you have the option to order the kit. The kit is retail value is $125. You get it for $99. Now, also during sale-a-bration, you have 2 options. There's an option to add additional product, I believe a $30 value to that. Or, I'm gonna flip you guys over again, this wonderful glass mat that comes with a chamois and a silicone mat. You can get this free. And it's only available right now to new demonstrators. So if you're a new demonstrator, I use this glass mat all the time. I absolutely love it. Easy to wipe up, wash off. It has a grid on it. It's great. I do a lot of watercoloring on here, things like that. So you can choose to get this free or free product, completely up to you. And when you join my team, you're also joining Chris's team, so you get both of us. And I am trying to promote, so I would love for someone to join my team. I'm looking to try to become Silver Elite, so that is my next goal. So I would love to have you guys help me out if you can. Like I said, it's a great opportunity. You don't have to do anything with this if you don't want. This is a great time. If you're a hobby demo, but you want a discount, by all means, be a what do we call you guys? A discount shopper. That's how I started out. I was gonna get this for a discount. Why not? Well, then I decided, hey, I could do a few classes, right? And I've had to set it aside over the years, and now I've come back to it. So sale-a-bration, lots going on. And like I said, I have those 3 classes available. I'll keep those open until the 17th. And I have Card Buffet coming up, and that is going to feature all sale-a-bration items. So we have 6 cards featuring the DSP, stamp sets, dies that are in sale-a-bration. So, reach out with any questions. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a fabulous Saturday. Thanks for joining me, and